Okay, I think I should be fine.
So are you ready to start? I'll just go ahead and ask you the question and you can answer.
Okay.
So first question, what motivated you to get involved with the Self-Sufficiency Center? And more specifically, what made you decide to participate in the IDA program to open up an IDA savings account?
So what motivated me to participate in the IDA program was the opportunity to be able to save money and also have it like matched and also like more than doubled. When I heard that like you could do that and that somebody would like add to it and then like not only add to it but like double it, triple it, or whatever it is. It's like, you once you save 1,500 it becomes like $6,000, and then you can put that towards like a car payment or a down payment on a house or something like that, or a small business. Like that is something that is really important to me, and I've always like really really wanted to be a homeowner. And it's just something that's really hard to do, especially like having two small kids. And so that was something that was like really really exciting when I heard about it, and it seemed like a program that was like specifically made for me when I read the brochure. And so I just immediately jumped on the opportunity because I I saw that, it also came with like classes to like budgeting and things like that that are like hard to do. And so, especially with it being with like people that are from Compass that I already feel comfortable with, it made it even easier to
Yeah.
sign up for, because it wasn't like scary, like strangers or people that were like intimidating. So that's what was really kind of exciting and what made it really something that I wanted to approach.
Okay, that's amazing. So kind of going off of that, what goals did you hope to achieve through the IDA program and Self-Sufficiency Center?
So my goals were to learn how to like budget better. My goals were to learn how to just like organize better and to save money to try to get a down payment. I've always wanted to get a home. I grew up in the same home, always had that stability, and that's something that I want to be able to provide to my kids. And so that is something that like I think is something that kids should have, like somewhere where they've, I always talk about how I have this like little thing that is it's like a wooden thing that folds out that you can like track your kids' height as they grow. Cause I always like was tracked on my wall, and I want a home where I can do that for my kids. And so like I want to own a home where I can have that as their home. And so it's really important for me to own a home. And so that was my goal. And that was my goal setting out, is to learn how to budget, learn how to save so that I can get that down payment to eventually own a home.
That's amazing. Um, and moving on to the next question, in what ways have you seen Compass Early Learning Center impact your children?
So they've impacted my kids in so many ways. Both of my kids have went there. My daughters went there since she was about 18, 19 months old. Um, Anywhere from potty training to education to just shaping personality to kindness, um, speech, math, reading. I mean, everything. They've impacted my kids so much. My son had the same teacher up until a month ago, since the time he started. He started with one teacher and then moved classrooms, and that teacher ended up moving classrooms. So it was. They've become more than like a school. It's more like a family type thing. I don't feel like it's like I'm dropping them off at school. I feel like I'm dropping them off with a family member. I don't feel uncomfortable. They've just impacted them so much that they they've shaped them into these little humans that's like, it's really neat to see, my daughter's writing her name and all these things that it's like, wow, like it's just really neat to see the things that they come home and do. And I do a lot of stuff with them here, but then just the extra stuff that they do with them at school, it's like a whole circle, and we work together well, them and me, and it's like we're a combined like family almost. And so it's really like really great to feel comforted by them as them being like teachers to my kids.
And what roles do you think programs like those offered at our self-sufficiency center and through Compass have played in your life, like as a whole?
So they've really impacted me. I work hard, but there are times where it has been rough, and they have been there to pick up the pieces. There has been times where my I've needed help with groceries and they're there. We need diapers or wipes, you guys are there. I've I My alternator went out and you guys helped me. I needed a utility bill paid before. You guys have been there. Like, you guys help me so much, other than you go above and beyond just being a school. Like, you guys are a community for us. And without that, I would have like fell. And to be able to have that stability of you guys, I don't know where I would be without it. Like, I'm like so grateful that I found you guys when I did as a school for my kids. And I am just so grateful. And I talk about it all the time about how I have the greatest school for my kids. The Christmas program, without that, I mean, I would be so stressed out at the holidays. I don't even know what I would do. Without that, I wouldn't even enjoy the holidays. Like, my kids, I know that they're going to be taken care of, and it takes off such a weight off of me. And it's just the greatest thing. You guys are lifesavers, really. And I'm so thankful for you guys. And I can't thank you enough. And that's really like, I'm so grateful for all the programs that you guys have offered to me. And that's just why I really, really am thankful.
Great. And then on to our last question. Can you share a positive experience or a specific moment you've had with your family um, due to opportunities you've had at Macomb? It can be related to anything.
Um, I would say probably the first time that I ever, um, probably the first Christmas that I ever experienced there. I didn't realize what it was. Um, I got the form and filled it out, and I didn't understand like the impact, but when I got that, like, I was in tears. Like, I had never seen anything like it. I went there, and the food and the presents and the gift card and everything, I was like hysterical. Like, I like they gave it to me, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, I was just taken aback by everything. And it was just so, and that was like 3 Christmases ago. Like this is going to be the third Christmas. And it was just like, I was just so in shock. And it was just such a sense of community, and every little like picnic thing, every little family involvement, every little thing like that is just so, I love it. It's just such a sense of community that I am not used to. And so having that and seeing that is just such a breath of fresh air. And it's just something that I'm very grateful that I got to be a part of.
It's amazing. Okay. We want to see if I can end the recording without ending the meeting. Okay. So